The new Sauron helmet is here. Not what you were expecting? You already knew this was coming? You have known for months? Fine, let's talk about the other thing. Hi everyone, the rumors were true. A Minas Tirith 18 Plus set is indeed coming out, following the footsteps of Rivendell, Barad-dûr, and the Shire. This is even cooler, since we never got a Minas Tirith set before. Now, these images are leaks. Of course, LEGO hasn't officially confirmed it yet. I guess these images were stolen during one of those presentations LEGO usually does for influencers and the press, but it doesn't matter. I guess LEGO does care, but I don't, and I guess you don't too. I don't want to sound too negative right off the bat, but I think it's a bit small.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
It does look like Minas Tirith. It does remind me of it, 100%, don't get me wrong, but it's not as massive or awe-inspiring like the White City is supposed to be, in my opinion. When you first see it, it looks massive. It looks so proud. But here, I don't know. On a side note, if you haven't watched the movies, go watch them now. They are as good as they say. Look, the Aragorn minifigure here is too tall compared to the gates. These gates are huge in the movie. There's supposed to be another image, I couldn't find it. I saw it, but I couldn't find it anymore, where you see the front room, and it looks pretty cramped in there. It looks small, I'm not gonna lie. But on a positive note, at least it is Minas Tirith, and they didn't pull a Death Star on us. That's good for sure. But then again, this elongated part here, it's not as imposing as it should be, in my opinion. But if you ignore the scale with the minifigure and you display it alone, it does look pretty cool. And like I've said for other LEGO sets, this is something that steals the scene in a room. I know it's been sounding like I don't like this set. This does look good in my opinion. It's just that there are some problems here and there, that's all. But just seeing a Minas Tirith set, I don't know how many of you expected something like this back when we got Rivendell. So I am grateful. I am grateful. Now, let's take a look at the minifigures, which are 10 and are King Aragorn, which looks majestic. The crown piece is amazing. It has printed arms and a double cape. Double! Probably the greatest minifigure we've gotten in a while, in my opinion, and I am exaggerating. Next, we have Arwen. She's wearing her coronation dress and also has this thing, just like in the kiss scene. Then we have Gandalf the White, which I believe is the first time we get him from this newer wave of sets, and he gets the job done. The hairpiece is not my favorite. They don't really look like that in this scene, but it's fine. Now, another great minifigure, not as much as Aragorn is, but very close, it's Denethor. The hairpiece is so good on him. I wish he had something for the coat he has in the movie, but still, he looks great. And they also gave this guy his tomatoes. I mean, his tomatoes. Man, I can't wait for all the nice little jokes and details LEGO will put in this set. Can't wait. Then we have Pippin, which is fine. He's wearing his Gondorian armor. Not armor, but his Gondorian outfit. And then we have Faramir. He too looks great. I don't know if you have gotten a Faramir minifigure before, but there's one problem with this guy. The hair color. They don't look like that. They are much darker in the movie. I don't like it. But it is what it is. And lastly, we have 4 Gondorian guards with custom-made helmet pieces, printed shields, and printed armors with the Tree of Gondor. Man, this is making me emotional. It's so good. The minifigure selection is great. Now, there's one thing I might add. I wish they had included Gimli, because he too was in the coronation. And, I mean, there were like 15 figures with Rivendell. They could have given us the hobbits dressed in the more elegant, casual outfits, but it's fine. LEGO went with a displayable front and a minifigure scale interior, in my opinion, judging from these images, so you can have it both ways. Maybe some of you were expecting at least something related to the battle with Sauron's army, and not the From Room to be the whole set. It would have been cool to have it displayed with the war going on, with the troll towers and the troll themselves as mega figures, but maybe it would have been too expensive even for Lego. I don't think there are, but it would be cool if they included some minifigure statues of the past kings, like they did here in Rivendell. Again, it is like I'm complaining all the way through this video, but it's not true. I do love how this looks from the front. It looks great from the front. It captures the White City. It just looks more like those tiny building sets, more than something like Rivendell that was all in scale with the minifigures. But again, I don't think it could have been made bigger and in a somewhat reasonable budget. There's many positives to take from this set, like the masterpiece of an Aragorn minifigure. So great. Of course, let's wait for the official images when LEGO will release them. But as it is now, it looks pretty fine. Oh, regarding the price, I have heard, and I don't know how accurate it is, but I have heard it should be around $12,000.